Your skin is unblemished to me. Stretch marks around your biceps is body decoration. That takes you up 2 notches from the average nigga, I feel it. Your scars and your tattoos are hieroglyphics. Provoke questions pertaining to your personal history, your existence. And I'm about to ask you questions because I know you are not stereotypically just a nigga. These are just visual artifacts of how you've been living. Cause you've been shot like Tupac by niggas on your block trying to rob, while your moms and pops are smoking rocks. No tears, you a thuggin', hugging the block. Caught the bus home after you were shot. No ambulance, no tuition. This is a school of hard knocks. OGs gave you powder packs, you hit them in your tube socks. Fresh off the block, first at the beanery line ordering pizza for you and your hungry partner. Your clothes made you poverty's child, no fashionista. Bus stop fights where your boy's feelings is not being honored, so your boy's ego is taking flight. No hawks to teach him how to truly fly. Gravitational pulls like an umbilical cord, yanking them back to the ghetto like Geppetto, and squares think they better, so squares beware, bruh. Magnifying glass on a boy whose skin is the color of rich soil, believing what the media say will destroy you. I'm a black woman, so I understand your turmoil. Animated chocolate, your skin is exotic. Animated chocolate, your skin is exotic. Some say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I say the darker the flesh, the richer the soil from which that blackberry grew. You the truth, nigga, God made you.
Alright, Dope Air Magazine exclusive. We out here in the city of San Francisco. We out here with my homegirl, Mrs. Poetry Slam. You know herself. Looking all good in her San Francisco gear. You know, representing the city. What's your name?
I'm Matrice.
You know, so how long you been doing this poetry stuff?
I've been doing poetry since I was probably like 16.
So what made you want to get involved into, you know, writing poetry and getting involved in the slams and things of that nature?
There was a whole bunch of influences. I would have to say my first influence was Gloria Yamato from Writers Corps. Writers Corps is a non-profit organization that's dedicated to promote literacy through creative writing. And she first discovered me at Ida B, or the B in the house. High school was a continuation school, about a full house system.
So, you know, why do you put so much free time into this?
My community loved me. My mother was murdered when I was 8. And, you know, I was raised by my grandmother. So therefore, we didn't always have it. And a lot of stuff that I ended up doing had been sponsored. It had been a lot of non-profit organizations that put a lot of time and effort into me. And therefore, I give back what it was that I received from my community.
So, how often do you put swag slams together?
So me and my partner, the poetician, we do slams at 2 Jacks, right on the block where I was born and raised at, in Fillmore, on 401 Haight Street, San Francisco, California, 94117. And we do it once a month, usually the last Saturday of the month.
So, I'm reading here that you're also a member of the National Poetry Slam that is put together throughout the year nationally in different locations. Can you tell us more about the National Poetry Slam?
Okay, so Poetry Slam Incorporated is to promote the performance and creation of poetry while cultivating literacy activities and spoken word events in order to build audience participants, stimulate creativity, awaken minds, and foster education, inspire mentoring, encourage artists, statement, and encourage communities worldwide in the language.
So, tell us more about Youth in Mind. What's that about? Tell us some of the things that you guys are working towards, the goals, things of that nature.
Alright, so Youth in Mind is another non-profit organization. I'm a friend of the board. So Susan Monzi is one of my really good friends. We actually went to college together. So Youth in Mind is a California-based non-profit organization that is founded and steered by youth affected by the mental health system. I know one big thing that I really like about Youth in Mind is the Stomp Out Stigma campaign. And that was that was the first time I was put on with Youth in Mind. And we were just going around. We kicked it off at Alameda College, and we was stomping out stigma. Anything from being, you be black and poor, inherit the stigma of being black and poor and having to navigate through those struggles. A lot of people, they have mental health issues as a result. And what we were doing is just stomping out stigma, just stigmatizing anything. You could be big, fat, gay, whatever it is. It's about taking back yourself and reclaiming who you are and still being proud, loving, nurturing.
So, gonna switch it up a little bit. Fuck Trump, by the way. You know what I'm saying? We ain't voting for Trump. We already endorsed Bernie Sanders. How you feel about that? Do you have any kind of words that you would like to say about Donald Trump, the election, about black voters, or any ethnic background votership in the Bay Area, or whoever's watching this nationwide? What would you like to say? Like, this is your time to actually say, fuck you, Trump, too. If you down with that, I don't know if you fuck with it, but you know what I'm saying. Me, I fuck with it. I say it heavy on the internet. I don't give a fuck. But this is your time. You feel me? So, how you feel about that whole movement?
I feel like hit the pavement. I actually hooked up with a few of my friends, even people that I've met throughout, California, when I was doing other things, and I feel like hit the pavement. I mean, us saying fuck Trump, that's good, but it's like, what are we doing about it? So we actually putting together a voters drive, and we're gonna use the hashtag hit the pavement to where we're about to set up, registering people to vote. We also about to set up information so that we make informed decisions. I feel like a lot with social media, it's like we're being exposed to information, but we're not really getting valuable information to where we're making informed decisions. So I feel like whatever decision you're gonna make, let's be informed about it. And if you want to join the movement, hashtag hit the pavement, register people to vote in your community, because that's what we're about to do on ours, and bring out the literature and distribute it to the people that usually votes are being overlooked because we are not mobilizing ourselves. So I feel like when it comes down to the, like democracy and everything, it's about self-empowerment and empowering where you're at. So I'm gonna be in the town, I'm gonna be in Fillmore, I'm gonna be in Frisco, we about to hit the pavement. Hashtag that.
All right, so what you've seen over the years, you networking and building, what do you think can make the voting process better for people of minority, especially in these communities that we got out here from let's say Richmond, Oakland, San Francisco. I mean, fuck it, the whole Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? What do you think they can do better? They got, if you're a felon, you can't vote. Do you think that needs to change?
Absolutely. I believe that if you did the crime, you did your time, I don't feel like that should be a stigma that should be carried around with you throughout your whole life. I mean, I believe that you should have to be penalized and excluded from the voting process. Also, I believe that was a way to stop getting people of color to vote because of historic factors I really don't want to get into as far as what we could do to improve voters turnout and things like that. Start educating our people on the democratic process. I think people don't realize that the voting and everything else that goes into the government happened years before. We need to empower people within our community so that we can represent ourselves and elect ourselves. Just District 5 is being represented by somebody from Fillmore, somebody that's accessible. And we have to keep putting our people in a place to where we can run for, like our districts and represent our best interests, empower the people, stay in touch. We can't be looking for everybody else to represent us in our own communities. We have to represent us. So I feel like, and that starts with educating the people on the democratic process, not so much on once we get to the poll. Okay, that's when everything already been established, all the cards been dealt. Now it's time for us to pick the cards that's been laid out for us. No, we have to put our bid in when the cards, are being shuffled. Like, nah, I want these cards. I can't believe that.
Alright, so with the process of gentrification in neighborhoods, as far as like Richmond, like I said, fuck it, the Bay Area. What's your thought process on that? What's your feelings on that? Why do you think that it's affecting urban communities across, just the Bay in general?
For me, gentrification is a really sensitive topic because my community is completely gentrified. They knocked down the projects, they rebuilt them, they sent a lot of people out of the city, out to SAC, all out there and things like that. When they rebuilt the project, they made them smaller. Also, they stopped accepting as many vouchers, Section 8 vouchers in San Francisco, so people are also forced to be pushed out. You have things like the gang injunctions that was happening in Frisco. It's not like gentrification, it's just this nice process where the black people and people of color are just leaving. It's like we being murdered out, we being killed out, we being pushed out, we being tricked out. Even with the felons, it's like if you have a felon, you can't be on somebody's Section 8 lease. So therefore, that's disqualifying a lot of people from even participating with their mothers, their sisters, their wives, their girlfriends. You have women right now that want to marry a man because they're like, okay, out of Section 8, you got a felony. So the breaking up of the household, I feel like gentrification isn't just about removing the people from a place. It's about removing the people from their culture and even the family infrastructure. So when it comes to gentrification, it runs deeper than just what we see on the surface. Just a whole bunch of hipsters in our community drinking beer when, black people, when we out there chilling, the police come through and they give out tickets, they arrest us, they run our names, we're criminalized, we are stopped from doing that, but then they come and bring in a whole other group of people that do the same exact thing as us. So I'm not with gentrification at all, and I would like to eradicate it.
So tell us some of the things that you've seen growing up in the Mo, and just take us through like a 5-minute movie. You put it like that. You can narrate it however the fuck you want to.
I can narrate it. I was just talking to one of my partners last night, and I was just talking about the last time I saw my homeboy. We grew up together. His name Ray Ray, and it was his cousin Travis' birthday, and we had a little misunderstanding, and I accidentally threw bleach in his eyes when we was kids. So we all on my grandma's stairs at the house, we chilling, it's Travis' birthday, we eating cake and stuff like that. And we adults now. Well, Ray Ray was still in high school, but I was adult. The rest of us. He was like, Matrice, remember when you threw that bleach in my eyes? And he smashed me in the face with the birthday cake. We all ended up tearing my grandma. Oh my God, we ended up having the worst cake fight ever. And that was the last time, one of the last times I saw him, he ended up getting killed right across the street from Two Jacks. And it's like, people be like, oh, well, why you do this for free? I'm not doing this for free. I'm not doing this. I'm giving my soul. I'm sharing the things that has enhanced me as a woman with my community, hoping to enhance other people. My business partner, like Swag, our name is Swag Slam. The thing is, Swag is an acronym developed by the Hay Street youth. It means strong, willing, amazingly gifted, and we still are in our communities giving back. And not only that, it's like Two Jacks is a historically black-owned restaurant. Nick is the current owner, and she's a black woman. You don't see that a lot in Fillmore. To have a black woman owner, to have a native black woman coming back to her community and giving exactly back what it was that she took from her community. So for me, those things are really important, that we all give back to what it is we took from our community. So that was a little story about, something that happened, and it's like we still out here, we repping. Even with me being from Fillmore, I just did Alma Rose. You feel me? Shout out to her. I just did a video shoot with her and Young Gully. She's from my neighborhood. I'm gonna represent my neighborhood. That's a town business city situation. You from the town. It's cross-pollination. We just did a video with City P, Cheap Seats. They don't care. That's being played in chic stores. CDP is Ray Ray Brothers, so it's like there's interconnection. It's like we building a movement based off of our connections and expanding it outwards. So I feel like for me, that us doing the swag slam is just something I'm in debt to. You know, one thing that's dope about the slams, we went to the Million Man March. We was out in DC rocking mics. I went to the New Yorican Cafe and I'm out there like bang bang, now the gang on Matrice on Fillmore, talk like a pimp, and I ain't sent the hoe. And they was feeling me, like for real, they was feeling me. I mean, somebody came brought me flowers and they like, hey, I had motherfuckers up in there like, I'm from the Bay too, what's up? You feel me? But that's how it is. So it's like, when you give love, you get love. And I would like to see more love exchanged and also bonds that were created when we was kids instead of our homies and homegirls winking on each other's boyfriends and homies killing each other. It was like, I would like to see more of this, us getting together. Me being in the town, got hella town folks coming through, 2 Jacks, D. LaBrie, you know what I'm saying? Like, people coming through and sharing their art. The Black Panthers, the new Black Panthers, you know what I'm saying? Coming through 2 Jacks and Fillmore with this gentrified ass. You know what I'm saying? Coming through and showing the love. We at Fillmore right now. That's a beautiful thing. It's like it's a movement. So I think that's where to stop gentrification, it starts with us talking about it, us being honest with each other, to be able to rock these votes, us talking about the democratic process, us reaching out to our youth, even our older generation. We have a lot of people in the older generation that don't vote. So I feel like it needs to be a dialogue, ideas exchanged, and for us just to get together and do what we're doing right now, which is recognizing real.
So 5 albums that inspired you. Only 5. Can't do 10.
Wait a minute, I know I just seen Gully interview and I should have already been prepared for that. Tupac, definitely Tupac, Machiavelli. Pac, All Eyes on Me. That's 2. No. So boom, boom. Most Def.
Which album?
The one with the panties on it. I think it was The Beautiful Danger or the most. Okay, so boom. So I got Tupac's, Most Def. I got Tina Marie. I couldn't live without Tina. The one with Portuguese in Love. That album. I forgot what the name of that album was. And I got to throw Prince up in there.
Got one more. Named off 4.
No, I got Tupac's. Most Def.
Tina Marie. Prince. That's 4.
Nuh-uh, not Nas.
Got one more.
Nigga, some Quinn. I don't give a fuck. Like, I need to be able to hear my Frisco shit. Like, I need to be up in the mirror like, you feel me? Like that,
We fuck with Quinn.
yeah. But let me think what album though. I can't remember.
I'm gonna keep it 100. The album that got me into Quinn was Hustle Continue. I don't know if you know what that is. That would really made me a Quinn fanatic. Like, I became a Quinn fanatic off that shit. Like, I went back and got the old stuff, like Live and Direct, and then I started just getting like Explosive Mode, even though we don't promote other cuz, but you know, we fuck with, you know, Quinn off that.
Right.
But you know, we, like I said, that right there, Hustle Continue really made me into a fanatic. Like,
Right.
I bought the 17 Reasons just because it had him on it. Like, he was on the cover, like, I was like,
You make me proud to be from Fillmore. Be like, yeah. You put it down.
Therefore, you know, gotta show love to the Queen.
Right, absolutely.
You know?
I had to throw some of that, you feel me, that I couldn't just hear all the other motherfuckers that. I would have to hear some shit to make me feel like home, you know? So I definitely would have to throw some Quinn up in there and I'd be get low into it.
Give me one fact that's not well known about you. One fact.
One fact that's not.
That you want to share.
Oh, I'm a rapper. Watch out for Tracy LaBella, poet gone bad. You feel me? Rap is only rhythm and poetry, so you know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout for that. Everybody know I write books and journalists, but after 12 o'clock I become a rapper.
Okay.
I'm like a gremlin, man.
Alright, so any last words words for the people at home watching this? Anything that you want to say, share, discuss? Let them know where they can find you on the Facebook, the Twitter, the IG. Is there a website to go to? You got an interview drink you're coming out with. You got a poetry book you about to release. You got poetry t-shirts.
I do. It's called Sonue. We just did a t-shirt. It's called Ghetto Poet. And that's exactly what it says because I'm a ghetto poet. What else? My IG, TreacyBaby415. You can hashtag that too. And it'll be the same thing. My Facebook, Matrice Candler. Let's see what else. What else should I ask you? Oh yeah, I am working on a book. I'm just waiting for a Core magazine to put together those little things and publish it. Swag Slam, that's on Facebook. Just Google that. We're gonna be on there live. The website about to be at you very soon. What else am I doing? Like I said, I'm waiting for that Young Gully Rose video come out. You know what I mean? Me and City P and them already on. I don't care, cheap seats. I mean, I'm just doing my thing. I mean, if you follow me on IG or on Facebook, you're gonna see everything that's possible with me. Peace.